you believe the over is in play, not necessarily for the game, but for gold-blooded.
Hard game to handicap. I think it takes a lot of you-know-what to go out there and play the Lakers in this spot because you know they're not going to win the game, right? So you're getting a massive edge. You know, we talk so much about LeBron James, Russell Westbrook. How can they coexist on the offensive end? You talked about Anthony Davis and called these guys old. Vince did that, not me. How are they going to defend? So when I was handicapping this game, the Warriors can still go out there, score in bunches, and I am going to target their individual team total points. I think they go out there and score 120 points in this game. Steph is still Steph. Jordan Poole is explosive. I think the best thing that happened to Jordan Poole was playing alongside Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. He got to see their professionalism, and it has allowed him to elevate his game to the next level. I think the Warriors end up throwing the knockout punch and win this game, but I wouldn't lay all those points, Miles.
I see what you did there with the knockout punch. I'm going to leave that alone. Hey, best thing that happened to Jordan Poole was getting that contract in the offseason. Congrats to him and Andrew Wiggins for reeing up. Raybon, Doyle's hitting that over for the Warriors in points. But what do you think, again, about that combined over set at 225? I know that you really don't like big numbers like that.
Nah, man, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to hit the under on this game. 225, it's been climbing. I think that's just a lot of casual public money. You know, they want to see points. It's the first game of the season. The number's inflated. Look, Golden State was #1 in defensive rating last year, and I still think they'll be able to play well on that side of the ball. You still have Draymond. You still have Kevon Looney. And then you look at the Lakers, and Vinny mentioned it. They are getting older. And this Laker team, what did they do in the offseason? They went out and got Patrick Beverley. That's going to help on defense. But is it really going to help on offense? I don't know. What I do know is when Pat Bev went to the T-Wolves, they averaged 5.5 points per game less allowed when Pat Bev was on the floor for them. And I think he's going to be able to give Steph Curry some problems. And it's a big letdown spot. You know, you're coming off all that energy, as Vinny said, in the ring ceremony. I think you're going to see some brick jumpers early from Golden State. So I'll go full game under 225. I'm not scared.
Brick jumpers from Golden State Warriors players. That's a bold prediction, my friend. Time to go props with LeBron James, 26.5 on the points. Triple-double at 12-1 odds. So, Doyle, let's start with you. Looking at LeBron, those seem like reasonable numbers as he's chasing Kareem's all-time scoring record. You think he's going to come out with a bang to start the season?
Well, I still think that his game, Chris, can keep evolving, you know, by him posting up, making other guys better. Now, the usage to go out and get a triple-double, because of Russell Westbrook and him demanding the basketball, he's going to be a go tonight. You know, Westbrook's actually #1 all-time in triple-doubles in the NBA, but LeBron's #5. I'm getting 12-1 with the King. If he decides to post up and, like, wait for double teams, that's what I've been waiting for 20 years. Post up and wait for double teams and make other guys better around you. When he's at his best, he's getting as close to the basket as possible because he's so physically intimidating. 12-1 on a triple-double. It's probably unlikely, but the fact that the odds are so juicy, maybe sprinkle a little parlay action there, but 12-1 on the King, you know he's fired up on opening night. The legs feel fresh. It's the first day back in the gym on opening night.
All right, so you love LeBron hitting the over on the rebounds and assists. Raybon, what about you? Again, you said we're going to see some bricks, right? So that means more rebounds in play.
Yeah, I like LeBron's over 7.5 for the rebound. Timmy kind of hit on it. You know, I think LeBron is going to be close to the basket a lot in this game. Remember, he might be assigned to Draymond Green on defense a ton. That's going to allow him to roam, get in passing lanes, but also go and box out and get some boards. So you look at the 3 games he played against the Warriors last season, 11 rebounds, 15 rebounds, 10 rebounds. He averaged 12 boards per game against Golden State. So I'm going over 7.5.
Well, we can't have a season opener for the reigning champs and not get the reigning finals MVP involved. A lot to see here, but with Chef Curry, we always know he's cooking up threes. 4.5 is the number for him. Which way to go on ring night?
You know, here's the deal. I respect Raybon. We're friends on Facebook. But when you bet under in Warrior games in Golden State, you're asking for it. Like, you hate life. You don't call your parents enough. You don't help old ladies across the street. Like, I don't want to hang out with people who bet under in Warriors game. When I target this game as far as Steph props, 4.5 threes, that's exactly the amount that he made last year. Got to go over. The energy in those arenas, there's nothing like it in the NBA like what the Warriors fans are able to bring out. And you know Steph's going to want to put on a show. My biggest concern, and I mentioned this with the point team total, defense for the Lakers. You really want to win? You want to win 50 games? You got to get stops. And when I look at their roster, especially at the age of these guys, I'm concerned they're going to get stops. I think Steph's going to be ready to rock and roll. Give me over 4.5 threes.
All right, so the threes, you got them. Steph knocking them down. The assists, that's one of those plays that I always love to see where the number is for Steph Curry because, again, greatest shooter of all time. Everyone says that, but the assist number, you go, where is it? Shall we play it? Raybon, tonight, is it a good play?
Yes, it is. I'm going to go over, Timmy. So it's not all doom and gloom here. You know, I'm in LA now, so the old ladies, they're not really on the street. They're driving. But Steph, he loves to get his teammates involved. Early in the season, the last 2 season openers, Steph Curry, 10 assists in each of those. One of those actually did come against the Los Angeles Lakers. He's had at least 9 assists in 3 of his last 4 season openers. He's averaging 8.3. And I think Pat Bev could be on him some and make him give up the ball. So I'm betting on Steph over 6.5 assists tonight.
All right, Steph over. You hit it over. I'm so proud of you.